In order to play Fragged Empire, we are going to need to understand its core mechanic. Fortunately, it's nice and straightforward. Let's make a skill roll together in 6 short steps. This is where the GM sets the scene and explains the obstacle. In this case, Elora Thrift, our custom character from the character creation tutorial, has stumbled upon a large door in an ancient abandoned ship. Thing is, it's locked, and she wants what's behind it. Knowing the problem, we describe our approach and choose our most relevant skill. In Elora's case, there's a whole bunch of things we could try. We could use the physical skill to try and bash down the door. We could use mechanics to cut the door open. We could hack the system that controls the door with programming, or even use heavy weapon explosives to turn the whole damn thing into molten metal. But looking at Elora's character sheet, we can see that she's good at mechanics. So, knowing this, we're going to try and cut through the frame and disconnect the hydraulics. Our mechanics score will give us a +1. In order to perform certain actions, you will need the appropriate tools like a toolbox or a workshop. In this case, our GM tells us that we're gonna need tools to disconnect the door's hydraulics. Lucky for us, we have a mechanics toolbox on hand, and this gives us a total of +2 to our skill roll. Now, as we know, role-playing games are all about having fun with creative solutions to problems. If we describe our actions well and play to our character's strengths, the GM can reward us with a +1 or +2 description bonus to our roll. They can also penalize us with a -1 or -2 penalty if you play to your character's weaknesses. For opening the door, let's try a little something like this. Sweat beads collect on her forehead as Elora lit up her large, homemade plasma cutter. She knows the Nephilim swarm is closing in on her and her friend's position, but she draws on her years of experience as a con artist to maintain her concentration under the pressure.
Yeah, cool. +1.
Oh yeah! Next, we roll a 3d6 and add your skill and any equipment bonuses together with any description bonuses you might have. The higher the roll, the better. This time it looks like we've rolled an 8 with 2 1s and a 6. Add to that +1 for our skills with mechanics, +1 from the tools, and +1 for our description bonus, and that gives us 11. Success is typically a 12 or 14. Easier stuff might only require an 8 to succeed, and something much more difficult, their skill rolls would require a 16 or more. Our GM is telling us that this was moderately difficult, so that means we would fail. Dang it! But, as we rolled a 6, there is still hope. Anytime you roll a 6, you may make use of a special effect called Strong Hit. All characters automatically gain access to these 3 strong hit options: Critical Hit, Critical Boost, and Effort. Additional strong hit options can be gained through specific traits. For this roll, let's have Elora use her 6 to make use of Effort. This will allow her to re-roll one of her other die. We re-roll one of the lower numbered die, and we get a 3 now, bringing our new total to 13. Much better. And no, by the way, strong hits can't be saved up. Nice try, though. Now comes the fun part, where the GM reveals what happened based on your approaches and the rolls you got.
You carefully wipe the sweat from your eyes as you cut open the paneling alongside the door, revealing its hydraulic locks. Cutting in the right place, you release the hydraulic fluids, draining the system of its strength, and you can now easily force the door open.
Ooh, nice. And that covers the basics. Nearly all rolls in Fragged are rolled like this, including research rolls, haggling for trade good rolls, and attack rolls. So until next time, frag on.